Republican legislators in Wisconsin are proposing new bills that aim to help struggling farmers in the dairy state. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos and other Republicans introduced bills that they say will provide short-term and long-term relief to farmers. Vos says one bill will allow small family farms to deduct the cost of health insurance to save money on their income tax bill. Governor Tony Evers has called on the Republican-controlled legislature to take up an 8-bill package designed to help Wisconsin farmers. Vos says they want to focus on farmers, and this should not be a partisan issue.
We would probably like to do something that's bigger and bolder than what he first proposed. It would probably cost more money than the $8.5 million because while that is something that is definitely helpful to farmers, it is probably too small an effort to make a substantial difference, and we prefer to be a little bolder in our actions.
We expect that some of our bills will get good consideration, and if there's some others that the Assembly or the Senate want to prepare, the more the merrier. I mean, that's why we did what we did with the special session.
Republicans also want DATCP and WEDC to work together to expand Wisconsin agriculture exports. Wisconsin, as you know, is in the midst of a crisis that has caused the loss of 1/3 of the state's dairy farms since 2011. Heavy rain and soggy fields have contributed to a hay shortage across the Midwest. Ben Gliebler shows us how farmers are now coping with that problem.
The wettest period on record, spanning 2 growing seasons, created multiple hardships for Ohio farmers as crops went unplanted or rotted in flooded fields all over the Midwest.
It was a very challenging year for the livestock industry.
And that delayed a timely harvest to produce good quality crops.
Well, what we want are these leaves that are on these plants, but the rain kept on coming and we couldn't cut it, so we got just more stems, and this is low quality.
Endless delays getting into the fields means forage with lower protein and energy content that cattle and horses rely on for nutrition. Steve Boyles grew up on a farm in Noble County and understands the fickle nature of Ohio weather.
Behind us is straw, and it's tan. This is an alfalfa bale, and it's got a lot of tan in it. Alfalfa is supposed to be green.
Younger animals like these Jersey calves have higher nutritional requirements, so that makes the quality shortage of hay more important.
5 rainstorms since Christmas has been hard on livestock, who have to navigate the mud, burning up even more calories and requiring more food.
We know we're getting warmer, we know we're getting wetter, but we're seeing seasonal distributions of changes in our rainfall. Intense rainfall events are increasing.
We're in a critical, like a 45-day window, 30 to 45 days, where what's winter going to be like?
Freeze-thaw conditions without a snow cover could create havoc with plant roots and worsen the hay shortage that farmers will rely on to feed livestock through the spring.
A first-of-its-kind class is now enrolling at Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. It addresses one of the greatest challenges Wisconsin farmers face, and that is obtaining loans. NWTC's goal is to help farmers work seamlessly with their lenders.
Understanding your finances is really a powerful thing in any sort of business, and especially in farming.
Thanks to a new online course offered through NWTC, people working in agriculture can grow their knowledge.
Good at different aspects of their business, and sometimes that financing isn't the most glamorous portion, and so if you can get a little bit more education on how to set that up, that's great.
The end goal is to build a balance sheet to show to a lender. These financial pros actually helped create this course.
We had sat down with a group of FSA lenders, and they felt that there was a strong need for this type of education out there for the folks that they're making ag loans to.
Agriculture Finance Management is the first of its kind in Wisconsin. Students will cover record keeping, documenting income and expenses, budgeting, and understanding general loan concepts.
Well, it's really, if you know what you're spending money on, you can help make better decisions as a manager and help the business grow as needed.
Ag lenders say they often meet with agribusiness owners who don't know what financial managers need to make a loan.
So anytime that you can get ahead of the curve with working with your ag lender, whether that be FSA or a different ag financial institution, when you can walk in the door and hand them a solid balance sheet, it really helps that loan process out and saves time in getting your financing.
The course is offered completely online, perfect for busy farmers in Wisconsin and beyond.
They can sit down, in the evenings or in the mornings or whenever they need to get the work done. You don't have to come to campus. You do it from your kitchen table or your easy chair.
We tried to set it up where it's, once you log into the system, the Blackboard system, it follows week per week on an 8-week basis to really help them understand how to go through the class. It's set up with videos and checklists as you move forward. And so even somebody new to online, it's very easy to grasp once you get into the system.
And while this class is perfect for dairy and grain farmers, NWTC says hobbyists and orchard owners could also benefit. The first session starts February 24th. It's an 8-week program. You can find sign-up details on the Midwest Farm Weekly page on wearegreenbay.com. Well, some Wisconsin high school students aren't kidding around about their class project. That's because their agricultural studies involve raising baby goats. As Gabriella Rusk reports, this goes way beyond any textbook.
This is Pop, and he's just one of the baby goats born here at Oregon High School as part of the animal science class, where students are getting hands-on learning experience, learning about agriculture and animal reproduction.
That's farm life.
Kate Davis doesn't kid around when it comes to agriculture.
It's just a farm at my house, and we do what we do. Good job.
This semester, the sophomore is sharing her family's goats with her classmates.
I think it does expose a lot of kids to a lot of different things that they've never experienced.
I've taught for a while now, and it's always better when you get to see things firsthand.
Teacher Jillian Beatty says students got to see the birthing and delivery process of 2 kids.
The best part about not having a textbook, this is authentic, this is organic. It starts because we have questions, and we get to solve those through learning.
It's really cool to experience and see everyone else interacting with the goats and kind of doing what I do at home on a daily basis and watching everyone learn.
Beatty wants the learning to extend beyond her classroom.
The greatest compliments afterwards was this was the conversation our family had around the dinner table every night. And just to think how education can go from just these walls to home and more is what you're really aiming for.
Giving students a chance to see a textbook come to life.
So you just really feel like you're playing in the Super Bowl here of education, and it's just really rich.
Those adorable goats will live at the high school for about 4 weeks before returning to Chasing Blue Farms.